One in a billion, and I'm back. Guys, today is the day that I'm going to show you how I came to California with just my camera and my laptop. And my other photography camera. And I turned it into an empire.
Happy and you know it say happy. Happy and you know it say happy.
So guys, I came to California with a laptop. I can't even get this thing to turn on anymore. I can't even get it to turn on anymore. It's all busted up. But I don't want to throw it out because I've gotten such good use out of it. Mwah! Good use out of this baby right here. This camera right here, I don't even know if it works anymore. Does it have batteries? Okay, it does have batteries in it. But those batteries don't look too good. But this was my camera that I did a lot of photo shoots with. This camera right here. And my Canon GL2 camera is what started out many of my videos and got me started. So guys, I came out to California and I got married. My wife is from California. I'm from New York. She had a good job at the time. And you know, I was my own boss. I ran my own businesses. So I said, you know what? Maybe it would make sense if you moved to California. I'm not going front. Even growing up as a kid, I used to watch shows like Saved by the Bell. I used to watch movies and different stuff. And I always was like, man, I was fascinated by California. I love the music in California. When people were listening to East Coast music in New York, I can't front. I was listening to Dr. Dre. I was listening to Snoop. I was listening to Death Row. Like Interscope Records. I liked Interscope Records and the music that they produce. So I always liked California, but I never thought that I would actually be living in California. So I moved to California, and me and my wife, we have a 1-bedroom apartment at the time. And, you know, she's pregnant with J-Funk. And J-Funk, he gets born. And when he's born, I'm like, okay, it is time for me to take my family to the next level. I now have a son. I now have a junior. I got to make some moves. So at the time, I was running welcome to NYC.com. And, you know, I had created a web platform for people. It was a social media web platform, which also had video, audio, and photos on it. It was like everything in one. It was like right after MySpace was my platform. And now keep in mind, my platform was around before MySpace. We originally started in 2001, but
Amanda Joy, welcome to NYC.com.
From Brooklyn, New York. Welcome to NYC.com. Hey, beautiful people, this is Heidi.
Welcome to.
I did so much stuff in between in terms of owning businesses. I own my own stores and stuff. And, you know, I kind of got away from the internet side.
You need a sidekick board and I got you. MP3 player phone and I got you. You need a BlackBerry and I got you. You need a camera phone and I got you.
But when I moved to California, it was like, boom, refocus. And it is time for us to get the camera, get this laptop, and we not leaving until we see money start popping out of this laptop. Wow, what a process it was. It was a process because so many people didn't believe in me. So many people thought that I was just at home, just being lazy, doing nothing, when I was working my butt off, trying to provide for my family. And for me, a major goal of mine has always been to have freedom, financial freedom and freedom of time. I feel like the same 8 hours that you can invest in a day working for somebody's company, you can invest those same 8 hours into your own business and do just as well, if not better. Now, if you do just as well, guess what? You have more time to yourself because you don't have to worry about being in traffic, or you don't have to worry about the stress of waking up when they tell you to wake up so you can be in time for this job. You don't have to worry about the stress of the bosses, the managers and stuff being on your case and trying to make you meet deadlines and quotas. No, you're in control of your own work schedule. So for me, it was important for me to be in control of my work schedule, because I remember as a child, my father was working so hard, so many hours. He was working for another company, and it took him away from us. So me and my brothers didn't have him there like we would want to. So, you know, he wasn't there for some things that I wish he could have been there for, but he was busy providing for the family. So I said to myself, when I saw my son J-Funk, I said I wanted to be there for my children. I want to be there for their first steps, for their first words. I want to be there to take them to school. I want to be able to be there to coach them in baseball, coach them in basketball, and I want to be there for everything. And guess what? I've been able to do all of those things. So it's an amazing feeling for myself. I love it. And it keeps my stress at a low because I'm enjoying my family. So how did I get to that point? Well, I started off, like I said, with my camera, an album release party, a label release party for the new Death Row. And yours truly, AP One in a Billion from Brooklyn, New York, I opened the show up. So I opened the show up, I did my song, Haters, Haters, I Stay So Fly. I did my thing, and you know, I got a lot of love, red carpet scene and all that. I was like, they don't do this like this on the East Coast. This is different. So what I noticed as the events went on, I started to notice that there were so many artists in California, so much talent, so many people trying to make it in the music industry, trying to make it in the fashion industry, trying to make it in acting, in sports. And I said, you know what? As much as I want to promote my own self, I currently had a music video supposed to be, which was out, over 100,000 views on YouTube. Even though I had this music video that people noticed me for, and even though labels were trying to sign me and offering me deals, they weren't life-changing deals. So because they weren't life-changing deals, I said, man, I might as well just keep doing my thing myself. So what I did was I said, I have Welcome to NYC. Wouldn't it be great if we could provide our platform with content that no other platform is providing their platforms with? And that content, to me, was red carpet interviews, celebrity interviews. So I used this camera right here, and I started doing celebrity interviews with this camera. And what ended up happening is I got good at it. I was good at it. I got really good at it. I used to watch a show in New York, Uncle Ralph, DJ Ralph McDaniels, and I would see him as a child. I would watch it and tape all of the episodes. He would be interviewing all of these different celebrities. I was like, you know what? I want to do something like that. And my own company, welcome to NYC.com, gave me the opportunity to do just that. So we started interviewing a bunch of celebrities. I did interviews, oh my gosh, with all kinds of people from, let's see, I'm not no name calling person. Just watch the credits, see who I've done interviews with. See? Your boy, I was with a lot of people. I was pretty much with everybody. Everybody in the entertainment industry. So what I was able to do with this company was rub shoulders with a lot of the celebrities out there, people that were more popular, and I said, you know what, this is cool and all, but how do I get them to my platform? How do I get them using my platform? And that, my friends, has always been the billion-dollar question. So what I started to do, I started to notice that when I put my interviews up online on YouTube, that they started to get views. They started to get good viewership. So I was like, you know what? This is interesting. Like, and it looks like there's money in this as well. So what I did was I started to post the interviews, and I would check and see how much revenue was being generated, and it was solid. It was okay, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't sustainable enough for me to say, you know what, I'm going to me and my family can do this full time. So it wasn't on that level. So what I started to do was I started to notice this. I started to notice that there was so much competition. So many people doing the same thing that I was doing. So many people trying to get these interviews. I remember being at the press conference. It was Manny Pacquiao versus Sugar Shane Mosley. I'm at this press conference. I got my camera, and so do 300 to 500 other reporters, and everybody's running on these celebrities, trying to get these interviews. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, this is not me. I don't like this right here. This is not the kind of environment that I want to be in when I'm having a conversation. It just felt crazy. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna fall back from that, and I wanted to recalibrate and figure out how can I better this? How can I do this better? Started doing reviews, and they started to really hit. My wife joined me as well. And before that, she joined me on the red carpet, and she started doing interviews and stuff too, which was all cool. It was awesome, you know what I mean? For me and my wife to be doing this together, it was just a great feeling. And everybody in Hollywood knew me and my wife as this like power couple, and they will always be confused because whenever, I mean, we're a good-looking couple. We're both in music. I rap and I produce, and she sings. So
finest. New York's own.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Naturi Nayan, and you're watching Welcome to NYC.com. Peace.
AP, one in the bill.
Man, we just bringing in a New York.
You know, we come through and they want to do interviews with us because they know that we're talented. So they want to do interviews with us, and they start doing interviews with us, and I got the camera behind my back because I'm like, yeah, they don't know this, but we're about to hold the camera and do the same thing y'all doing. We're about to be the media too. So a lot of people were confused when they saw me doing that. A lot of people were like, why doesn't he want to shine? Why does he want to be behind the camera instead of in front of it? And they just didn't understand the business moves that I was making. It's different for me. For me, I'm not afraid. I'm humble enough to try out any job, any position. So, you know, especially it's my company still. It's my company. So I'm holding the camera, or my wife's holding the camera, and one of us is holding the mic and doing interviews. So we did that, and like I said, we started to do our videos together where we would talk different topics, and man, the videos, they took off. They took off. Everybody was talking about us. I mean, all the celebrities were talking about us. Everybody was just talking about AP and Diva from Welcome to Cali TV or Welcome to NYC TV. We get stopped in the street. It was just crazy, man. The type of stuff that we experienced when we were doing our thing with these interviews. So what ended up happening from that, for one, we're now making enough money that's it. We could do this full time. We don't have to go to a 9-to-5 no more. But on top of that, YouTube saw how good we were at doing what we do. So it opened up more doors for us. And one of the doors that it opened was for us to have our own network. So with this network, a network basically is, it's a MCN, a multi-channel network. A multi-channel network, it is what it is. It's like you have a channel, you don't really know what you're doing on YouTube, but I do know what I'm doing. So YouTube then empowers me to sign you to a contract, and then once we sign you, we show you what to do, and we open the doors for you to, you're now automatically monetized, and you're able to gain more viewership. So and lots of other perks too, sponsors and all kinds of stuff. So we did that, and now I've gone from one source of revenue to over 100 just within this one platform. Now I have many other businesses going on as well, like I told you, but within this one business, I'm now representing over 100 people. Me and my wife are. So we're representing over 100 different channels, 150 channels at the time. And what we're doing is helping these creators grow their channels and find their niche to create quality content that we know meets the standard for YouTube. So we did that, and it turned out really well.
The studio is always available for all YouTube personalities signed under Welcome to Media's network, and also available to rent for independent filmmakers. Our office location offers world-class amenities, including an on-site gym, showers, personal trainer, yoga instructor, masseuse, and car wash.
Some of our clients had numerous videos that reached hundreds of millions of views. We did some stuff with music videos and different music videos that were getting millions of views. We were behind the scenes, not filming it, but we were helping them grow their channels with their content. So that was cool. That was real cool to have clients that have 5 million subscribers, to teach people who had 0 subscribers, and to go to 4 and 5 million subscribers. It was an awesome thing to do. And you know, to this day, we still represent a lot of talent, and it just feels good to be able to take somebody from the bottom and take them to the top, to help people be able to grow to the level where you no longer have to depend upon a 9-to-5. You no longer have to depend upon anybody. You can now run your own business. So that, my friends, is a story of how I turned my cameras, my old school cameras, and my laptop, my big laptop, into a multi-million-dollar business. So when you talk about streams of revenue, man, I have many streams of revenue, many streams right within this one stream, which is called YouTube. I mean, guys, the possibilities are endless. The first thing I would tell you to do is to create quality content, make content that you like, do something that you enjoy. And with that being said, as you make quality content, there's a big, large world out there. The people that are for you, the people that will enjoy your content, they will come. So tune into my next video where I will be discussing more how-tos, more business tips and tricks. I'm AP, 1 in a billion, and I'm out.
Happy and you know it's AP. Happy and you know it's AP.